All right, Chris, back again, and I'm continuing my Ori and the Will of the Wisps playthrough. So, in the last video, I made the journey to Qualig's Hollow and met Qualig, and just went to where the Moki opened the gate. So, with that having been done, let's check out what's coming up next. So, continue. We have quite a bit. Ori's getting a little bit more powerful now, so we have the Sentry, we have the Hammer, and he's getting to be quite a little formidable spirit. You are not a Moki, I can tell. Your ears are too floppy. I notice things. Like this map I found. I would give it to Lopo, the map maker, but he has enough maps. It should go to the one who wanders. I hear he used to love maps. Maybe he would love this one. Could you give it to him? I saw him up in the Wellspring Glades. So, this starts off the hand-to-hand quest, which persists through the entire game. What happens is, like, he'll give us an item, and then we have to find the person that needs that item, and they'll give us the next item, and this progresses on and on until we reach the very last part. So, it takes us all over, and I can't remember what we get at the end, but it's a fun little quest. We get a few things along the way, we meet some people, and that having been done, let's carry on. Alright, so up we go, and... Whoops. I accidentally hit the spikes when I shouldn't have. So, we have 3 Gorlek ore, and let's keep heading upwards, so we're almost at the town. But to get there, there's a wall in the way, and Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Hey, who tore down my wall? It was I, Ori, the spirits that's helping all of Niwen. Come on over, let's get a closer look at you. So, this is Wellspring Glades. It's essentially our town. There's quite a bit here. This is where everybody gathers. This is where our tree keeper guy is going to come soon. We have Ophir here. And even though he's not on the ground, we can still talk to him, and he comes down and... greetings. I see you've made it to the Glades, Spirit. I don't suppose your journeys have taken you in the direction of the Wellspring yet. Rumors of an old library there might have roused my interest. Might do some exploring on my own. Perhaps I'll see you there. Care to hone your skills? Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Let's get the fast travel, because that one's going to be really useful throughout this game. And nothing else we can afford at the moment. There's a limit on what I can teach you. After all, I cannot teach what I do not know. But I've heard of a place with some knowledge, ancient spirit knowledge. The entrance is said to be barred to all but the most observant. Good luck. Alright, so that actually sets us on the path to find this area here. So if you look closely at the map, you can actually see a couple little bell-shaped items here. In order to open up this area, what you need to do is you need to hit the bells in a specific order. I'll do that at some points, but I just don't remember the order right now. So, that's Ophir, and this is the Wellspring Glades. You can see that it needs a bit of work, but that's why we're here. And here's Talk. Say, what's that paper you've got there? Squark? Those crisp dotted lines. Oops. That's a treasure map. Here, I'll swap you my Wanderer's pouch for it. Something tells me I'll be needing a bigger bag. So, he unlocks the first part of the hand-to-hand quest. He gives us the Wanderer's pouch, which we'll be passing off to somebody along the way. And that's the first part. Now we talk to Grom. I didn't dare hope the rumors were true, but here you are. Niwen is home to a spirit once more. You made quick work of the wall there. Guess my building skills aren't what they used to be. Still, I made a promise I would provide refuge from the decay here. These glades are counting on me, spirit. But without ore, I fear I will let them all down. The materials I need were abandoned when my kind fled to the mines. And without the proper supplies, well, my dream of a haven might end before it has even begun. Care to help make these glades a better place? Of course we do. So, you can see that there's 2 options. We don't have 5 ore to clear out the thorns yet. but we can repair the spirit well. So that's what we'll do first. I'll get right on that. Now that I'm building again, I can call myself a true Gorlek once more. Few true Gorlek are left, so be wary if you see anyone out there who looks like me. Not all of us escape the corruption in time. So we do come across a couple Gorleks along the way. They are pretty powerful creatures to fight. But they give quite a bit of spirit energy if you take them down. Before our home was swallowed by sand, the spirits saw potential in Gorlek ore. They disappeared before they could try what we built them. But now you're back, and that can change. Care to help with another project? I'd like to, but I don't have the ore. Always a pleasure. So, we now have our spirit well in the middle of the Wellspring Glades. And there's a few things that you can do around here. Let's see. So this guy needs a hut. I came far to find these glades. It is paradise here for the Moki. My family will like it here, but we have no home. The Gorlek Grom knows the building ways. Maybe he can help. Well, he just needs a bit more ore. And here's Twolin, a returning customer, always a welcome sight. Oh yes, your name is spoken ever more loudly. Even so, I have heard many names in my journeys, you see. The names, they buy my shining shards and pass along. They all sound quite the same. Oh yes. Still, my shards do gleam more brightly around you. Perhaps your name is one to remember. But for that, you would need to do something worth remembering. Care to find your spirit shards? So let's see, what can we get here? Finesse is one that I really like. Swap, overcharge. Ooh, let's go with Light Harvest. That's one that's... It'll increase the spirit energy that I do get. And there's a couple upgrades you can do. You can increase how many shots come from the spirit arc. Reckless. You can upgrade the Light Harvest, which I just picked up. There's one place you might go to better learn how to use your shards. It lies in the Wellspring, shrine to the ancient spirits, you see. It is said that the ancient spirits could wield many, many shards at once. Maybe you could too. Oh yes. So the Wellspring Shrine. Well, it just so happens we are heading to the Wellspring. So maybe we'll see it along the way. And another Moki. Oh, hello. I came here from the marsh because I heard the glades were beautiful. They are beautiful, but the light here is so bright, not like the gloomy marsh. That is why I'm hiding in the shade. If I had a hat like that funny one over there. But I do not. So this guy wants a hat. Oh, and since we have the hammer, we can actually break apart this floor. And there's another Gorlek ore over here. So now we have 3. There we go, Gorlek ore. So, super jump. There we go. Up we go, and now we just progress a little bit further, and oh, who's this guy? Bhakti. I can hardly believe it. I'm talking to a real spirit in Niwen. You're smaller than I thought up close, but oh so bright. I myself prefer to blend in. It's not safe out there, you know. Lucky for you, I've been watching your every move. You freaking stalker. Just to make sure you're alright, of course. Care to see my records? So this guy basically tells you everything you need to know about the game. So your playtime, your percent completed, total deaths. Oh good, we're at 0. Excellent, let's try and keep it that way, shall we? Damage taken, enemies slain, energy spent, energy regenerated. Distance swim, 0, so I guess we haven't touched the water yet. Distance traveled, bashes, dashes, wall jumps, biggest single attack. Abilities upgraded, and it looks like there's a few that are locked here still. So, don't even know what they are. Total spirit light collected and spent. Abilities discovered. So yeah, we still have a bit to do. What's this? Percent of the shard upgrades completed. Shards collected. Oh, so we have 1 spirit shard upgrade already. So, alright, that's everything we need to know for that guy. And I'd say let's continue on with the game. Alright, so to the Wellspring Mill. Let's see, let's take these guys out. There we go. Finish you off, and yeah, you can probably just bash off those guys. Whoops. I almost missed that jump. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, so dash upwards and it's over and up we go. Okay, so these blue lamps here, they're pretty good for a couple things. I think we can actually, yep, there we go. More spirit energy. So that super jump, I definitely like that exploit. It makes the game much different to go through. Let's get the spirit energy up here and just keep avoiding the spitter plants. And just go up a little bit more. Now there's nothing to the left that we can currently get. It's kind of blocked by the water there, so we want to avoid that area. But we can progress this way. So there looks like there's something over here. Let's see what we have. Oh, another Gorlek ore. So we're at 4 now. We're getting there. And just keep bashing our way along. Alright. So this area here, Bar's Reach, the Wellspring, and the Luma Pool. So let's check out Bar's Reach. Alright, so this is the winter area that you come across, and it's blocked by this big sleeping bear. This is Bar. Right now, there's no way to get past him. You definitely need another item we get further in the game, but we'll get that eventually. He's just blocking our path. Oh, and now we have a little guest here. Oh, hello. Are you going to the cold place? I am going there to pick some reach berries. Or, I wanted to go, but there's a large bear in the way. He is sleeping. I tried to wake him by tickling his nose with a tuft of grass, but it did not work. Maybe grass is not big enough. Maybe I am not big enough. Well, it looks like I'm a little bit shorter than you by the looks of things. But it's just we need the right item. So, we'll get that eventually. And yeah, these guys just have to time it and get their 3 jumps. They'll always seem to do 3 jumps when they're on their little rampage. So, to the Wellspring we go. And bash upwards so that we can actually get up a little bit. Nothing we can really get here right now. So just continue on to the Wellspring. And from the initial cinematic, when we were coming to this area, we could see the mill in the back. This is it. This is the... We remember this place. Water from the Luma pools flows through here, feeding the marsh with life. Or it used to flow before the decay, before the mill stopped. So, Wellspring Mill. And it looks like it's sealed right now, but we're going to find our way in there with a little bit of crafty ingenuity. So, the Wellspring. It looks like we have to reach the top door. Alright, so we definitely don't want to touch any of the water because it still looks poison here. But that's why we're here. We're here to clear the water. And take out these guys along the way. Okay, so let's see here. So we need to head downwards, but in order to do that, we have a little bit of a trek we have to take. So hit that guy, knock him into the spikes. I like doing that. And here's the first tumor to hit. So there we go. We got the gears moving. They keep getting blocked by those, and I think something put them there. Alright, so there's only one way back up, so what we have to do is we have to bounce off that lamp there at the right time, and then just use the thing here. So let's see, we have a little... Oh, good. So it took out the guy there. So let's see if we can get that bead. There we go. So let's... Alright, so it looks like there's something in here. Good. Alright, so we made it up, and 1, 2, 3 jumps. But it looks like he landed up there, so we couldn't hit him on his third jump. Let's see. What do we have up here? Okay. This is a wall we can break apart, and it opens up a new area, so we're going to explore this area first before we progress in the game. And just go down a little bit. There we go. And up again. And up and dash. There we go. So now we pull the lever. And we have a little cutscene where the lever opens up this door here. So even though the spitter guy was trying to attack us, you can't hit us during a cutscene, buddy. I like Bash. Bash is just... it works very much like a parry, where if you're careful, you can essentially avoid all the hits you would take. Life Harvest. So this one is an accessory I don't really use very... I don't think I've ever used it. You get enough life in this game without having to use an orb. Or the accessory. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you don't have to use that accessory because you get so much life. Maybe in hard mode it's a bit different, but in normal, I don't think I've ever had to use it. So, is there anything else to get along the way? Let's see, what's up here? Just a guy to hit, and nope, nothing to hit, nothing to get on the right there. So, to the interior we go. Though the distance was vast. All right. So it looks like Gumo and Naru are on their way to find us. They saw the birds flying off in the distance, so they made a makeshift raft, and now they're searching. It could not keep the family apart. So they're searching for Ori and Ku, and maybe we'll see them along the way. We'll see. We didn't see Naru throughout the entire area before, so are we in the interior now? Yep, looks like we're in the interior. Alright, so what we'll try doing is we'll try heading to the left first, just to see if there's anything to unlock, and looks like we can't really access this area yet, but we might as well get that crystal. So let's work on unlocking everything here. So it looks like we don't want to head downwards. Let's keep heading upwards a little bit, and oh, I see some spirit light, so super jump. There we go. And with that done, let's see what else we have here. Oh, here's the tumor. Oh yeah, that sets the gears. So I probably didn't even need to use the super jump. I could have just waited until I got the gears set and then just used the momentum from that. So these gear spears spin so fast, the momentum basically carries you upward. So let's see what else we have to get here. There's the next tumor there. And up we go. Boom. Boom. Take that tumor out, so that starts the gear here. And some of the gears are part of the moss and part of the spikes, so you definitely need to be a little bit careful. Alright, so let's there we go. So now let's just be careful here. Get to the boss area and dash over, and then upwards. And there we go. So we're actually getting pretty close now. You could set it to use the bow here. But what I like doing instead, because it takes quite a few hits with the bow, I prefer just hitting it with the hammer. Alright, so that sets the next gear in motion. And so this area here, let's see. Oh, this is where we come across our first Grom. Our first Gorlek. So they do hit pretty hard. But we hit harder with our hammer. So there we go. He's taken down. And by pulling this lever, It goes automatically, and you can just wait for it to reach as far as it'll go. And then just kind of wait for the lasers, be a little bit careful, and then go down. And of course, you go through all the trouble, there should be something good at the end here. So just have to make sure you avoid the lasers. And we have another Gorlek ore. We're up to 5 Gorlek ore now. Alright, so now we go up, and if you're climbing, and if you actually try and jump, or he does like a little sprint where it's upwards. So there we go. We have another Gorlek ore, and the path is opened up, so now we have to hit all the way over here. Alright, so what I like doing here is trying to set the super jump as high as I can so I can get both items in one go, so... Nope. Nope, not as high as I wanted. Sometimes I've been able to get all the way up there in one go. And the lever lowers the water there. So let's see about getting another super jump. Ooh, that's the super jump I wanted. But I almost hit spikes along the way. I just narrowly avoided them. Alright, so now that we've opened that up, we can actually go downwards and check where the water cleared. And just be a little bit careful. So, oops, go down and down a little bit more. Alright, so there's where we have to go, and then then we drop down here, and we just have to be a little bit careful here. So what we want to do is get all the way over here and get our life shard. There we go. Life cell fragments, and I think probably the best thing to do is, whoops, no, jump up. Don't worry. I was trying to avoid hitting any of the water. Oh well. Okay, so you don't necessarily need this lever if you can do the super jump, but you see the gear up there? What it does is this rotates it so that with a little bit of a time crunch there, you can actually get to the... No. Okay. Okay, so just bad movement there. Alright, I'm gonna use to regenerate because I've been kind of making a mistake here. Okay, so pulling the lever would rotate that, but if you can do the super jump, you can actually get through without even needing it. And then just bash off that guy, and then we have another spirit energy. And we take him out, and then we just dash, and then we can actually get back up a little bit easier once you take out that wall there, and you're back in this area that we got through originally. So now we swing, and back up we go. Don't worry. Alright, so got a little bit of a trek back up, but we got this. Okay. When you're on that platform, you can just use a super jump and kind of avoid having to do any platforming, but I just went through it again anyway. So now we use the swing method to get up high and just see what's up here. Always explore every crevice you can. Alright, that gets a few more gears moving. So we have 2 fast moving gears here. That's going to help us soon. And is there anything over here? Yep, we have another spirit container. So we were down to, what, 87 spirit energy before, and now we're quite on our way. Alright, so let's go up and bash you. Oops. And here's Lupo again. Welcome to the Wellspring Mill, where all the wet comes from, or came from at least.
Nanush, onomim?
I used to be a little nervous about mapping these great gears. What if they suddenly decide to turn again? Well, they did because of us. But they've been still as a slumbering spittle slug for so long now, it's safe for now, probably.
Ah,
Care to purchase a map of this monumental maze for 150 spirit light? Yeah, we might as well explore that. So, I like getting the maps because it shows the entire area, and unless you're a completionist, like, kind of fanatic on it, I think the maps are probably the best thing to get because it shows the whole area. Now, in my old game, I basically got through about 97% of a lot of areas. You can kind of tell which areas are unexplored if you don't get the map. If you want to get 100%, but I'm not that fanatic about this game. You can kind of see just the whole thing. So if you don't get the map, you'll see kind of a darkened area, and it's easier to tell which areas you have to get to go to for 100%, but we can skip that for now. And nothing over here, so hit that guy. And let's go down here. So Ori has to jump down, and there we go. I don't know the point of that gear. That kind of seemed useless. So might as well use up the spirit energy and regenerate. So that door is sealed right now. We have a little bit more to do here. Let's see. There we go. Took you out without having to wait for your jumps. We're getting a little bit more aggressive, Ori. And there's the blue moss, so we can climb over and then take out this little slug guy here. This guy seemed to be taking a few more hits. I don't know if our damage is decreased or what. Okay, so there's nothing to get here. Nope, that wall's not destroyable. Oh, okay. Alright, so we get our next ability, the grapple. And this opens up even more of the game for us. So any areas where you've seen the blue moss or the flowers, the grapple is useful for that. Alright, so you hit LB to get it, and there we go. And now that we're up here, there's usually some kind of secret near an ability tree. So there we go. The grapple is going to open up things a lot more. So the ones that are like this one here, they allow you to just kind of jettison yourself, and you can attach yourself to the moss, so movement is even more fluid now. And now that we have the grapple, we can actually get up here and pull the lever, and there we go. Door is open. Alright, we are well on our way, so might as well just bash the thing there, keep our spirit energy full, and oh, here's talk. The Wellspring is no place for wandering. These wheels have got my insides turned all about. I wouldn't be here at all if I hadn't lost that compass the last time I passed through. Think you could help me find it? I believe it was somewhere through that door over there. Alright, so that's our next destination, to get to that door. And now that we have the grapple, should be a little bit easier. But since we're here, we might as well do a little bit of exploring. So looks like the compass is over there. Looks like there's actually something above us. Let's see. Can we actually reach? So now that we have the grapple, we can do a few things out here. So let's just check over here. Okay, so we have a tumor to take out. And boom. Boom. Take that down. Alright, so that clears that out. And anything here that we have to do? No, I think we've already been down here. This is... yeah, that's where we got the accessory. And yeah, with the grapple, it's much easier to make your way around here. There we go. So you can use those to really jettison yourself around. And... okay, so I guess we have to go down a little bit. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that one. Okay, so it looks like there's a spirit energy down here. So let's get that quickly while we're here. Go around and yep. Oh, good. First time. Okay. So let's see about going the other way. Hit that one, and now we go up. So we've made a little bit of a detour, but I think we were supposed to go this way anyway. Let's see here. So we do a swing, and up we go. Okay, so we have to hit that tumor. So get enough momentum, and boom. There we go. Alright, so that unlocked the... So now what we want to do is a little bit of creative maneuvering, and... Yeah, I like what the... Oh, there we go. There's our life cell fragment. I like how with the grapple you can almost keep yourself airborne indefinitely. Nope, I'm kind of watching this jump. No, right angle. Ah, no, no. Ah. So what we're going to do, I sort of took an unnecessary hit or two there. There we go. Now we're on the right track. So we can actually use the Gorlek to bash our way to a different direction. And take him out. There we go. Alright, so now we are getting pretty close to where we're supposed to be. Let's see, there's nothing else to get up here. Nothing else. So this is the area that we have to get to. But before we do that, let's quickly just do a little bit of exploring. So I don't think there's anything really to get over here, although maybe there is. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. What is over here again? So we have our little beetle friends, and we take out his shell and bash him down. Ooh, he takes quite a few hits. Okay, so we took him out. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. And I forget what's over here. Alright, so let's... Okay, it looks like there's a Gorlek ore. So the more of those we have, the better. We need 40 in total to get the Wellspring blades looking as beautiful as we can. And yep, so let's go up. Oh, I took a hit. And it looks like this is the start of the spirit race. So I have to find the end. Yeah, it's a good thing it's not on hard mode. On hard mode, those would almost take you out in one hit. Alright, so... Oops. Okay, anything up here? Nope, just spikes. So let's avoid that, and... Yeah, let's enter the door now. So... Okay, there was one more Gorlek ore over there. We'll wait till the end. Alright, so inside we find another Moki. Yes, exploring is harder than I thought, especially without a bag to carry. Oh, that is a very big bag you have. May I have it? Oh, thank you. Okay, so you don't even wait for an answer. Not really. Alright, so the big bag we got from the Wellspring Glade, so I guess this is the next part of the hand-to-hand quest. Here, you can have my old herb pouch. The pouch is old, but the herbs are fresh at least. So fresh. So he gives us an herb pouch, and we turn the herb pouch into somebody in the Wellspring Glades, and they give us the next item. So, the hand-to-hand quest basically goes all throughout the game. The herb pouch, I guess, gives us food, and food we'll probably need for somebody soon. Let's take you out. I don't like this guy. There we go. Took you out, and what is up here? Okay, so there's nothing I can do here yet. I just have to wait till I get those gears moving. So, down we go. And this area is a pretty big one, so you just have to watch out for the lasers. There we go. And down we go. So, you have to use a lot of the things to block where they come from. And with that done, now we head over. And, oh, this is a little gauntlet type event. So let's see how I do with this gauntlet. Alright, so one, jump. doing pretty good so far. No hits. Oh, you got me. You fainted, you jerk. Oh, where'd he come from? Alright, there we go. Took them out. So that Gorlek kind of did like a half punch and then came back with a full one. And here's Sulfur. What a maze this old mill is. No time to tarry though, still a ways to go. It's knowledge to acquire. I have knowledge to acquire, and you've a mill to unstick. And a friend to find, I hear. Good luck, no time to waste. Yep, we have to come here so we can clear the water so we can get to Ku. There we go. So that sets the mill to working, and now we can actually... I wonder if we can actually get up to those ones that were stuck a while ago. Alright, so... is there anything up here? Okay, it looks like there is something up here. Ah, no. There we go. Alright, so what is up here? Okay, so another spirit light energy. And, okay, that's actually a shortcut we've unlocked. You're back, buddy. I thought I destroyed you. Oh, it only took one hit. Okay. Alright, so this is the door, and... nope, those gears aren't working yet. Okay, so I have a little bit more to do here. So down we go, and down through here. And there we go. So now we have to head to this area that just opened up. How's our health? Might as well recover it. Alright, so... just follow these. Okay, go down here, and there we go. We got our spirit lights, and carefully... no. No, attach to it. Stop missing. Bad Ori. Alright, so the levers rotate this big middle piece a few times. So we have to do that to get to the next area. And every time we do, it alters the lasers that will... so this laser is now blocking our path forward. And... so now we head upwards. And from there... okay, so now we go through the lasers here. And just make sure that we carefully get through here without taking any hits if we can. And there we go. There we go. And nothing to get here, so there's the next lever to pull. Alright, so that's 2 times that we pulled the lever. And doing pretty good so far. I've only made a few mistakes in this. But let's see. So it looks like we go up now. And... okay, I guess we go through here. Okay, so just carefully avoid the laser and wait till it's blocked. Go through, and now... alright, so the lever is... where? Is it this way? I think it's this way. Or maybe not. Oh wait, yeah, there it is. No. Ah, stop doing that. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta be really careful here. Those lasers are brutal. No. Damn it, I've got a death. That's not good. I really wanted to avoid getting a death in this game. But I just couldn't do it. It's those freaking, these things here. Of course, now I do it perfectly. You couldn't do that earlier, Ori. Jerk. Alright, so that's 3 turns. And we have a death. That's not good. I was just really hoping to get that immortal one. But I've never even, in all the times playing through, I've never even really come close. Alright, so it looks like we follow the lasers down, and... Oh, okay, where are we going? Okay, so down we go, and just watch for the lasers. Alright, so it looks like we go... Go this way, I think. And upwards. There we go. That's the next area. And where is the next one we have to reach? Is it up here? Let's see. No, I don't think it's this way. Okay, so over here perhaps? Yeah, I think it's over here. Alright, so up these big paths here. And there we go. And... What are you doing? Hit the right... There we go. Stupid Gorlek. Trying to make me look bad by hitting me. Alright, we're almost there. There we go. So, nice smooth transition up there. And then we take out this tumor here. And that opens up the final door here. So, that's the last one. And, yeah, that is the library, I believe. Alright, so what is in here? Oh, it looks like that's where Talk's compass head is. So, up we go, we grab the compass, iron needle, and then we just go back through here. Oops, go down. So then we take this door out. Go down, Ori. Alright, so now we just have to find... Okay, Talk is right here. My compass, you found it. I'm in your debt, fellow wanderer. Here, take this. Debt paid. Alright, so we have another Gorlek ore, so we're up to 7 now, and there's still one more to obtain here. What can we do here? Let's see. Okay, so it looks like we have to go up here, and just wait for this one to turn, so... There we go. There's the right path, and... Go up, and... Nope. Have to wait for... Let's see. There we go. Oh, I hear something. What's over here? Another freaking Gorlek. Down you go. So those guys take 4 hits. They're pretty brutal. Alright, so with that done, now we head upwards. And this is the last door. Is there anything to get around here before I go in? Oh, I see an accessory. Alright, so let's get this and ultra grapple. What is up here? Oh, good. Oh, okay, so here's the end of the spirit trial. So that's where I have to get to eventually. And I'm not going to do the spirit trial right now because those are finicky. So I could always wait to do that. Let's see. Nothing else I have to do here. Map looks like it's good, so all we have left to do is just go to the library, and then we're done. Alright, so our Wisp is out. The Wellspring was once home to a great library. Knowledge flowed like water through its walls. Now much of what once was lost, and the water sits still. Okay, let's go up. Alright, so another little mill there. Oh, and this is where we come across our first seed. So, you found a new quest item. It glows dimly. Perhaps someone knows what sort of seed it is. So, when we go back to town, our seed guy is going to be there. And, oh, here's Ophir. The legends were true, Spirit. The Wellspring Library. Just look at all of this knowledge. But there's something else, a foul presence nearby. There, can't you smell it? Seems to be wafting down from somewhere up above. Mind checking on it while I browse these books? Of course, if you'd like to hone your skills, I am available. So what do you have? Shock Smash? I think we're going to hold off a little bit and just see what we need next. So, let's see. What is here? Oh, here's the well that we need. And it looks like there's a spirit energy up, so let's super jump up there. And there we go, spirit energy. There we go. Nothing we really need from this area, I think. Yeah, this area, it looks like there's nothing there. And alright, so now I guess we just head upwards. There's only so much you can do in each area, and now we find out what this foul presence is. Oh, he's got us! Alright, so this is the foul presence. This weird-looking monstrosity, and Ophir came to save us. A foul presence indeed. So this is the first real escape sequence. So on we go, hurry. This one I really don't have many problems with. Ones that I do have problems with are I think the hardest one definitely has to be the desert one. Even on hard, I've gone through this pretty easily. So the wheel is going, and it goes down, and then the spikes that are blocking the path break, and here we go. Good thing we got the grapple just in time, eh? Yeah, I can do this one relatively easy. Away we go! No, no, ah! No, ah! Alright. Here I am just chattering away instead of concentrating, and I missed the bash. So now I'm at 2 deaths. Stupid Wellspring Mill. So much for my Immortal playthrough. Still have yet to actually do... What are you doing? Pay attention. Still have yet to get through the Wellspring, or the game with Immortal. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. And that's how you do that run. The second time, not the first time. Actually, the second time I hit spikes, and you can usually avoid those very easily. Okay, it looks like... Oh, there's the foul presence sinking into the water. And he's probably pretty mad at us for ruining all his foul corruption. Alright, so the water is now clean. The mill is now rotating. And let's see, the Moki should be happy now. The waters flow once more. Swift and clear, bright and clean. You are very brave. So brave. So soggy. That's cute. We must tell Gorlek. This is a happy day for all the marsh. So, now that the well is clean, we have to return to Gorlek. And before we do, however, there's just a little bit to take care of around here. So, let's see here. Oh, there's a light there, and yeah, with this, you always have to make sure that you're watching Ori's breath, because it doesn't matter how much health you have, if you run out of breath, then you're done. Alright, so Now that the water is clean, we can actually check out what's down here as well. So let's... Alright. Yeah, there was a little bit of a water area here. I don't remember if there was anything in it. But let's quickly see while we can. And just use Bash to kind of get through these guys quickly. And, okay, yep, there was an energy cell fragment. So, it was worth coming back here. Problem is that now we have to take a little bit of a trip back. But, now that we have the... Now that we have the grapple and we have our ability to swim, it's going to be a lot easier to get back. Alright, so... There we go. Now we're back. And there was one Gorlek ore to get still. Okay. Alright, so to get that, we just have to get upwards a little bit. And... Yep, can we get up there? Yep, so there's the other Gorlek ore. And like I said, I'm not bothering to do the spirit race yet, but that clears pretty much everything out of the way. And, oh, one thing I did forget was the spirit shrine. The Wellspring shrine, so let's do that before we leave here. Alright, so... There we go. Oh, actually, I don't think I would have been able to reach this area before anyway. So, Wellspring shrine, how's my health? Health is good, mana's good, so let's do this. And let's just see what we can come across. Oh, these guys, I hate these guys. They have a very fast attack, and... There we go. Take you out. Oops. Yeah, very, very fast attack. There we go. Took you out. So that's 2 of them down, and... These beetles are brutal. And just quickly generate up. I made a few mistakes during that beetle. Oops. There we go. Dash properly. And one more. Take you out. Yeah, you don't want to get too close to these guys because... Oops. If you get too close, rather than trying to spit at you, what they'll do is they'll try and bite you instead. So yeah, you definitely want to avoid that. There we go. You're gone now. And what do we have next? Oh, another crab guy. There we go. Yeah, a lot of the speedrunners I see for this game, I don't see them utilizing Bash nearly as much. And it's such a useful ability. Of course, a lot of times I kind of forget about Sentry too, and it's extremely useful as well. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, so now we have our second shard slot upgrade. So with that, let's put in... Oh, I forgot to put in the light harvest. Alright, so there we go. Light harvest, and I think that's all we can get along the way. So that was the bear. This leads to the Luma pools. We don't really need anything from there. So let's warp back to the town. And with that, we have a few things to do before we can really move on. So we have, let's see. We have enough Gorlek ore to build something new. I can hardly believe it. I haven't laid eyes upon real Gorlek ore since we left our homeland. Thank you, Spirit. To build again with such materials, well, I can call myself a true Gorlek once more. I keep my promise. The glades will be a haven for all, far from the decay and the shadow in the sky. Care to help make these glades a better place? Alright, so what we're going to get now is the dwelling repairs. Fantastic, I'll get right on that. So, this one I like, especially because we're heading to the Silent Woods, and we actually pick up a quest by doing this that we'll need for that. The Moki homes are complete, and they won't be needing repairs anytime soon, now that they're Gorlek made. Here to help with another project? Well, we don't have enough to do anything just yet, but we can check our little Gorlek buddy over, or our Moki buddy here. Grom has built a good hut, and a good hut makes a good home. If you go east, could you tell my family I have found a new home? They live in the Silent Woods, in the first hut near the entrance. I will pay for the help. And here, you might need this key. The woods are not safe. Not anymore. Alright, so now we have a quest to find his family. Family reunion, so there's that. Let's see. Twillin. Is there anything I need to get from you? Let's view the shards. Okay, let's check the upgrades. I think I'll go with this one for now, because it is equipped and it will... Actually, let's upgrade it all the way. So, I did spend quite a bit of spirit energy doing that. Nobody to talk to here. And, yep. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so we have to return the herbs to somebody here as well. And, yep, we have 2 deaths now. One from the hazard because I screwed up on the escape, and one from screwing up that area in the well there, so... No immortal run for me. What a shame. What else is here? Okay, it looks like there's an accessory above, but that's the one that's blocked by the thorns. So now we have to go... Oh, what does Talk have to say? Let's see here. Now this is more like it. Might be time to take up fishing again with all this clean water flowing through the glades. I gather you're to thank for this turn of events. Let me know when you figure out how to fix the rest. It's hard to wander when there's ash all about, like in that dead forest to the east. And when the shrieking shadow flies overhead, the smart bird stays indoors. So yep, everything is telling us to go to the east now. And let's see here. Couple spirit orbs. What do we have up here? So I don't think we can get that one yet, because there's no way to even do a super jump yet. We don't have the floor. What is up here? Oh, okay. So we can enter here. Oh, here's Lupo. Hello there. Welcome to my humble abode. Say, I've seen you around. You must be an explorer. Well, there's a place that needs exploring, and you're just the spirit to do it. The Silent Woods. I would map it out myself, but I'm afraid the weather there wouldn't agree with me. You know, rain, ash, death from above. So you go, and then come back and tell me all the details and the dangers. Help me complete this project, and I'll give you a fine discount on any map you need. I've been marking down some of my observations on these maps. Care to see? Sure. Okay, so these unlock basically all the secrets. We cannot afford them right now because they're pretty expensive. But what we can do is break apart some of this stuff. Okay, and yep, there's a lower area as well. So yeah, you can get quite a few spirit orbs from here. And there's the pots with a spirit orb in there as well. Alright, so we basically took a lot of spirit energy from this area, and now we head back. when you get the sand ability, you can go through there, but we don't have that quite yet. So let's get a couple little orbs along the way. There we go. And is that it for this area? Let's see. Yep, nothing else to get. The thorns are blocking the way, so we kind of have to wait before we can get those done. We still are one Gorlek or shorts. Let's see. Oh, here's Over. Good to see you again, and in one piece. And we both found what we were looking for, or it found us. I'm not easily impressed, but I must admit I've underestimated you. I'm at your service, whenever the need should arise. Care to hone your skills? I don't think we can really upgrade anything yet, so just gonna have to hold on that. And now we have a new guy here. So, super jump up. And this is Tully. I've seen many a novelty since I fled my frozen garden after the storms. But a spirit. My family told me stories that your kind once roamed these lands where they called me a stranger. I'm not complaining, mind you. I'd almost forgotten the feeling of soft soil at my fingertips. But it does not yet feel like home. Did you find any seeds, Spirit? Yes, we just happened to find one. So, the Blue Moon. Let's get started. So, this unlocks all the areas where you can use the grapple. And yeah, he throws the seeds down and you can see what kind of plant appears. Like the moon's effect on the tide, these curious plants seem to have a strange pull to them. We'd always have a bouquet of them on the table back in our little hut. My mother's favorites. Would you like to do some planting? Well, we don't have anything else yet for you. So, with that done, that basically takes care of everything we need. Oh, the soup. Let's see. Now that we have the blue plants around, we should be able to access them. More Moki come to the glades every day. That is why we ask Grom to help make the glades pretty. We would do it ourselves, but we are small and we would rather play. Yeah, so the Grom are, the Moki are very childlike. And... oh, okay, that just takes me here again. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get up a little bit higher. So there we go. Halt! None may pass the great lookout. That is me. I stand watch for Shriek the hunter. She wants to eat Moki and our marsh clam soup. It is delicious. You may pass, spirits. All right. So, I guess we go on. You're lucky. Usually the soup line is very long. Sometimes it reaches all the way to Grom. But the soup is worth it. So warm, so creamy. Alright, so, looks like we have a soup guy here. You brought me spicy herbs? Where did you find them? They only grow on dangerous outcrops and must be harvested beneath the full moon. And they're just what I need to make the perfect marshland soup. What a rare treat. So he gives us the soup, and that unlocks the next part of hand-to-hand. So we need to find somebody in need of a warm meal. We definitely don't have anything to do here. It's cold. Yeah, there's really nothing you can do in this area. Oh, we can go back. Okay, yeah, so. Oops. Yeah, don't jump into the soup pot, Ori. Be a little bit more cautious next time. Alright, so now we have the soup, and we have to probably deliver to somebody in the Winterland. But we're still a far ways away from there. So, what we're gonna do now is just port to where Gorlek is. So, let's use the moon teleports, the spirit wall teleport. And nice little animation of him spinning around, and if only it was that easy to travel. You just spin around and then just teleport to another area entirely. Alright, so off we go. And now that we have the grappling hook, it's much easier to get through there. And down. And yep, this takes us to Gorlek's Hollow. Alright, so just a little bit of dashing. And let's see. Yep, here he is. Here's Gorlek. So, let's see what he has to say. Welcome back, little one. The Moki tell me you have taught the clear waters to flow once more. The stench that once hung over the Wellspring is gone. Our marsh is in your depths. The way east to the Silent Woods is now open, but beware. The one Moki called Shrek lives there. Her heart is stone, her cry is pain. I pray you find your friend before she does. Okay, so now we have our next task, and we have to head to the Silent Woods. So, as you can see, because the waters are now clear, you can go through this entire area, you can go all along through here, and family reunion is along the way. So, next we're going to hit the Silent Woods, but we've taken care of the Wellspring Mill, we've introduced ourselves to the town, we've done a little bit of upgrading, and I think that's a good place to call it. So, thanks for watching, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll have the next video up soon. So, until then, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.